Greetings, salutations, yet again, Earthlings. July 7th. And it is a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. The 7-7 portal. And something about Gemini and Uranus and I don't know what all else. And Venus and Pisces and North nodes and South nodes and I don't know what all. I just know that energetically the stuff that's in retrograde is also retrograde in my chart. And I got all the best aspects of Pisces, Gemini, Aries. Hello, Woggy Woggy. You better run for your life before he knows you're here. Hide. Run. I don't think he knows you're here. No, don't stop to talk to me. Go. Run for your life. Thank you. Stay over there. I won't draw attention to you. Because it will not end well for you, I assure you. He's like kind of the Dexter of amphibious beings and anywhere around him. I'm just saying. But I mean, I don't. Anyway, could you go somewhere with it? Just with the weirdness. Hello. Hello. I really don't want you. Hello, Coda Cakes. Hi. The big daddy long leg right there. Hello, it's a big old bed. Big, long, daddy long leg right there. Huge. Anyway. Bring me home. To fire. Bring me home. Been another night alone. Spend another night alone. Spend another night alone. I know, I need to not sing along, darling. It's a joyful noise, so doggone it. Anyway. Nickelback. I scream for you, please I'm calling, I scream for you, I'm falling. little hillbilly rose that looks like a little deer. It looks like a deer running. I have to get video of it because it does. It's beautiful. And the way they hyper-focus me in on it, and the way it moves with the wind, it looked like it was like a deer, a stag running in the wind. It was beautiful. It is beautiful. Let's see if I can get video of it before it blows away. Because it's gorgeous. Especially the way it was moving to the music and the wind with me as I danced. My little hillbilly roses that they leave me. See, it looked like a deer. It looked like a stag running. And that's what the ancestors call me, is white deer elk woman. When I pray to them, I would refer to myself as this woman. And as I come out to tune in, they say, here comes that woman. There's that woman again. But officially, what they call me is white deer elk woman. Daughter of crow medicine woman. Mother of medicine horse wild woman. And it matters the placement of medicine in the name. The fact that my mother's called crow medicine woman by the ancestors. Now, whether or not that's how my mother has felt called by them, or whether or not my daughter feels that the ancestors refer to her as medicine horse wild woman, and the reason why they call her medicine, my mother, crow medicine woman, because my mother was forewarning us that the bad medicine that the colonizers brought with them has to be purged from the land. And my daughter is of the new world, and they are the medicine because she is the medicine from the land of the horses. And my father in Vietnam was known as Wild Man. That was his call name when he was in Vietnam. My father retired, the acting sergeant major. The reason why they say he was acting sergeant major is because he didn't have time in long enough when he retired. So they retired him as a first sergeant, even though he was actually the sergeant major of the largest, most highly decorated Lima company up to that point that they had ever seen. Now, whether or not, I'm not giving all the credit to my dad, but his troops were badass, and he took pride in them boys, y'all. My daddy, it was all about getting them boys home safe. It was all about, like he taught me, you better listen one time and one time good, because it might be between you getting home and you not getting home, so don't you make me. Don't be stupid. So, anyway, and I know how he raised me, so I can't imagine him being any different with them boys. Because, look, I remember going to the mess hall and eating Thanksgiving dinner with them boys. And Dad sharing his family with them. And they saw in my brothers, their little brothers or their nephews, and they saw within me their sister or their nieces, and it meant something. Loved having Thanksgiving with them, and it mattered to my dad because my dad was an orphan, and getting into the military and getting close to them guys, and knowing that when they were in Vietnam and their lives depended on one another, having each other sick. And that meant something to my dad. So, and I am my dad's daughter. So, yeah, the honor and then the integrity thing. So yeah, he retired acting sergeant major, but he was actually a sergeant major. And he had to get special permission from the Pentagon to retire. He had to get special permission. And then it was because he was going to NASA, and he went to as a security guard for NASA for a while, several years. And that's what him and mom were doing with my daughter. When I got married and my daughter was born, and the first husband went into the Air Force to cryptographic maintenance and installations. So, anyway. All of that is imperative for whatever reason to be notated. In the playing out of interesting, energetic tags and ties made throughout my weirdo little existence of doing nothing but flowing where I'm supposed to go. For whatever reason, Father has me put this little pond in this little area at this certain time. No, I'm nobody. Nobody of importance. But what energetic ties do I have? What energetic ties do you have? We are 9 people removed from everybody in the world, they say. Don't you think God will find that useful? I do. Anyway. So, and then when you add the fact that we can get on the internet and people have live feeds, and we can energetically tie with whatever people's on those live feeds energetically, and they have no idea that they've opened themselves up to such things. So you better have good intentions, because you don't know what will attach to you. So you better be powerful. You better have your strength and faith in God and your armor at all times, starting with your thoughts, knowing yourself from other people. And you have to do that by staying tuned in. And I need to get back, because that is looking like rain, y'all. Rain come down, Blue October's what's playing. Anyway, I love y'all, and I hope that y'all are being kind, starting with yourselves, babies. It always starts with you. Truly. Good things are coming, y'all. Change is going to come. It starts with us. It all starts with us. What are we perpetuating? What are we allowing? I, for one, I do not want to knee-jerk and perpetuate any yuck. I only want to be the most beautiful reflection of Father God and my mom and my dad and all that came before me. And it's up to me to make sure that I do that by what I think and what I do, what I say. But I also know that I have to respect other people's boundaries. So when you got people playing victim and not wanting to take accountability for their actions and stuff because they're not ready to face whatever it is that they need to face, then they're going to make you the bad guy so they don't have to. So it's a fine line sometimes. But if I am staying in my peace and being loving and sending love and kindness and thoughtful, and I'm not participating, and I'm just staying to myself, well, then there's that. So I answer for me. And if I'm not out causing any drama, or when I talk about somebody, I'm not saying anything nasty. I'm just saying the truth of how cyclically, this is what I'm experiencing. And cyclically, 5 years from now, I want to never see this behavior ever again in my loved ones or the relationships I'm having. We are going to be grown beyond this in such healthy, nurturing ways that we're all thriving in the most nurturing, constructive, instructive, educational, loving ways. So, and we've evolved in such ways that has really brought about healthy changes and friendships and things. So for future reference, we are on the precipice of the most huge change in human history, I think, ever. An evolution period. And we have discovered all the things that love is not. And it's time for us to never repeat any of those contrasts. So that's where I'm at with today's flow anyway. I hope y'all are being kind and loving, starting with yourselves, babies. It all starts with you.